So, guys, we know it that Man United definitely now cannot be relegated. So, first of all, a big kudos to the boys. Finally, they fought, and there is no more threat or pressure of Man United being axed. I mean, how on earth were we going to live with that? I was thinking about it and saying, guys, the devil is a liar. It's impossible. It's not happening. Now, we've crossed that line. So, United now is safe. Mathematically, we cannot be relegated. But there is still a season to play for. We've got the Europa League, where we're in the quarterfinal against, of course, a tough team from France, that is Lyon, which is good. But we also got to fight and finish as highly as possible in the English Premier League. Now, the question that is moving and being passed around Man United now by the club itself, they're asking people, different people, and I want to ask you the same question. In your view, where should Manchester United's focus be? Where should we put all our efforts for the remainder of the season? After the international break, remember, we're going to have an intense 2 months. But where should we focus those 2 months for, and what should be success for the remainder of the season for Manchester United? My name is Webb. This is the United Road Sport. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of it. I do hope you drop down your comment and give your opinion about this topic that's global around Manchester United. So here's what I think. That whereas definitely the ideal would be Man United win the Europa League and next season go back in the Champions League. For me, that's the ideal, and I would welcome it because I honestly think this Man United has got the ability to win this Europa League. They have shown that when they are good, they can be better by far than anyone. So I think, and Amorim has built a bit of a character now in the team that can probably bully any opposition they can possibly face in this Europa League. I don't see any one opposition that's unplayable for Man United, to be honest. But that said, I don't think Manchester United should focus on the Europa League just because it's a gateway to the Champions League and maybe abandon the English Premier League, because before the Europa League games that come one after a time, there are consistent Premier League games that are played every day. And for as long as Manchester United does not give the best in the Premier League games, no one will care about the performances in the Europa League. In fact, if anything, those performances will be bad because the rhythm and the momentum you get playing well in the Premier League plays a big part into how you perform around Europe. It does, especially when it's getting more and more intense now because it's quarterfinal stage, meaning the creme de la creme is now what is being left in. So you certainly have got to have a good momentum in the league. That's why I don't think it would be a good thing to abandon the league. Because again, the league games are more and more frequent, so people are judging you. If you lose a game, the confidence goes down. People are going to scrutinize you left, right, and center. So we can't, for me, do that. But also, again, I honestly don't think Man United deserves to be in the Champions League next season. Whereas, as a fan, you win the Europa League, you're happy. Back in the Champions League, we'll have, I think, a lot to respond to Arsenal fans and their flack and their disses towards us. We'll have answers because we'll try and match them because we'll also be playing at the same level at the Champions League. But the reality is, realistically, Man United doesn't deserve to be in the Champions League next season. United needs to be humble and focus on first reorganizing and play to deserve being in the Champions League, because it's one thing to just want to be there because of the little quick money that you get because you've qualified. And I know Man United is in desperate need for money, but I feel United now needs cleaning of the squad patiently than really the extra pounds that they get for playing in the Champions League. However broke they are, they can manage even without the Champions League. But I feel like that one season without the pressure of the Champions League, for me, is needed for Amorim and his team to build his team and build their character into a club that can eventually be fit to compete with the very best teams in the world, the Liverpools, the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas, the Chelseas, name them, in the Arsenals in the Champions League. We are not there yet. So even if we had the shortcut in the Europa League, had the shortcut into it next season, we will be embarrassed again. And again, the rhetoric will be the same and bad, and the energy will still be down, and perhaps there could be pressure on the manager. Because it will be a lie. So for me, I don't want Man United to be in a lie. The truth is, Man United has got to really, really focus on rebuilding the team without any pressure. If anything, the Premier League should be the most important now. I don't think Man United plays well and wins games every Saturday in the Premier League, ejected out of the Europa League and the semi-final stage, and people are complaining. I don't think anyone will complain. But even if you stay in the Champions League but are losing easy games in the Premier League, you are being beaten easily, the fight is not on, it is different. Trust you me, the whole, everything changes. So the Premier League is quite important. For a club like Man United, you've got to get it right in the Premier League. And for Man United, getting it right is playing well consistently. Playing well consistently. Look improved. Let there be more cohesion. Let the team score goals. Let fans just feel good. And it doesn't matter where you finish. If you lose a few games, you draw some. There are Man United games that have been draws, but fans left happy, feeling like they won. Talk of games against Arsenal, Liverpool. These are games which some of the Man United drew, but they left fans feeling like they actually won the game. So fans were happy about the performance because they know the team now cannot be judged on winning games of football. So if you choose to focus, you're saying now we can be judged on our wins, and I don't think that's where we want to be. So that's my honest take. So my say is concentrate on the team. Where you finish doesn't matter. Concentrate on improving the team in every sense of the word, in every facet of the team. And again, don't invite any form of pressure. And that's why, for me, even going into the transfer window, I want to go slow on big name signings, especially the obvious players in obvious positions like strikers. I want us to go slow on them because you sign one big striker, Victor Osimhen, and the expectation from fans is that we want the title next season. We need to be in top 2 next season, top 3. We are not there yet. We are rebuilding a team. We are changing how things are done. We want to build young players. Young players are not going to be expected to win. But also they won't be expected to be relegated. The young players can take you in top 4. Yes, they can. And that's the first step for Man United. But you don't want to be using young players to chase top 4. But at the same time, you've got a Champions League game midweek that you've got to worry about. You're playing Real Madrid. They wallop you. And fans are, it's distorting what you're building. Sometimes you don't need all that attention if you're rebuilding the team, and especially for a big club like Man United. That's the kind of pressure that definitely is going to come in and might disorganize you a bit. So that's my honest take on the whole Man United and which competition we should concentrate on. No competition, just focus on the team and improving. The team, how does it improve? How does the team improve? That's the focus for Manchester United. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe, and let me catch you later.